Hey folks, how's it going? We're checking out more Black Books. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. Really enjoyed the last episode, man. It really made me miss bookstores, dude. Like, I can still go to bookstores now, but how much effort they used to put into bookstores where you go in, you get like a coffee and like a muffin and all that stuff, you know? And I know they're kind of making fun of it in the last episode, and they went through all this effort to kind of make Black Books into the same thing, and he didn't really like it. Then he turned out he did like it because everybody's leaving each other to make them stay there more and turn into a restaurant and ruined the whole thing. And as I said, call me goofy or sucker because the whole thing was to get you to stay the longest so you can spend more money. That's what a lot of businesses do. They try to get you to stay there longer just to spend more money. But I like it. I like the whole atmosphere of being inside a bookstore longer. And yeah, it did get you to spend more money, but I like to read. Not as much as Tay. I said that Tay has a lot more books and stuff than me, but I enjoy the atmosphere, man. I liked it. And not that many bookstores do that anymore, you know? There's I think a Barnes and Noble around here in Valparaiso. I believe they still have like a coffee place inside of it. I haven't been there in a while because it's a further drive, so I don't want to really go that far. But yeah, man, the ones around here don't do that anymore. But there used to be a decent amount of them that did that. I know that some people just thought it was like a fad type thing and they thought it was like goofy, but I liked it. Some of us are like hanging out in comic book shops and stuff like that. I know people who used to hang out in places like that just never bought anything. Some of us like mall rats, so people would just hang out in the mall and never purchase anything. I would still buy stuff, but I do like the atmosphere of bookstores and comic book shops and stuff like that, and maybe to hang out with like friends and all that in those places. And as I mentioned, that TikTok is actually starting to bring back people's interest in books. You know, even though I don't use TikTok that much, I think it's cool that it's piquing people's interest back in books. I think that's a cool thing. But yeah, I have rambled long enough. I enjoyed the last episode. Let's just go ahead and jump to this. We'll talk about it more at the end.
Fuck!
I heard that ringtone in a long time.
Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming, all right? Pain in the arse!
Where are you off to?
I'm going to yoga.
Oh, that's nice. I've often wondered what.
Don't start. Eva's been on at me for months. She says I'm stressed.
What does he even know about stress?
She's got 3 kids.
Oh, we've all got 3 kids.
At least she's doing something different.
Oi, Thor, get on with it.
I'm only doing it once to shut her up. She's really busting my bra. I've got to go. I'm late. I'm always late.
What have you gone and moved everything on my desk for? Where's my lighter?
Bills. Lots of bills. Our solicitor is sending her solicitor a solicitor's letter, and his solicitor is billing us for the cost.
Are you making coffee or not?
The boiler's making noises again. It sounds like he's giving birth. You still haven't taken your encyclopedias out of the bath. I want a herb garden.
Stop nagging. What's the matter with you? Where's my lighter?
Fran is coming to dinner. I have to cook and clean.
What?
Do you have anything by Adam Phillips?
How would I know? Go to a proper bookshop.
There's no other way to say this, but I didn't come in here to be insulted.
You know, in another life, maybe we could have been brothers, running a small, quirky taverna in Sicily. Maybe we would have married the local twins instead of wasting each other's time here in this dump. But it was not to be. So, hop it. Manny, I'm being calm. I am asking you for the last time, where
Who
my
does all the shopping? Me. Who does all the cooking? Me. Who gets all the stock? Me. Who went without so you could have a hot breakfast? Me. Look, there is your lighter. There, next to your cigarettes, on the desk, which I tidied earlier. Enjoy your bacon roll.
Why do you always have to make the bacon so curly?
Right! That's it. I
I'll
quit.
pop up beside
You
the
quit every
head.
day. I'm going out now for some peace. So I suggest when you reapply for the job in about half an hour, you do the interview yourself. Why don't you wear your pinstripe suit? The one that gives you a big arse. You like the look of yourself in that.
Bloody day. Don't know what. It's a complete set.
Yeah, load of rubbish, really.
Don't try and push me. Condition okay. Bit scuffed. 20 quid.
It's fine.
All right, 25. That's absolutely it.
Great, they're all yours.
30. 35.
Dude, what are you doing,
All
man?
right, 40 is my final offer. 50 quid, that's all they're worth.
You goof ass.
All right. 60, yeah?
Great.
There goes the money. And here's a tenner for the taxi.
That looks good.
God bless
Hey,
him.
hey!
What?
Brown sauce?
Where have you been? I called you for ages. Manny is driving me nuts. He never stops nagging.
That's because he's got pressure on his meridian lines.
Which? Excuse me, could I... Do I smell or what?
Yes, you do, because you're full of things that are bad for you.
What are you on about? Listen, he's making me miserable.
You are miserable because you are always guzzling or gulping or puffing.
What's wrong with you? I'm talking about Manny. You know Manny, the fruit storm I happen to live with? I want a drink.
You always want something. You know, in Tibet, if they want something, do you know what they do? They give something away.
Do they? Do they? That must be why they're such a dominant global power. Excuse me.
What you should do is stop smoking and drinking. I haven't had anything for the last 2 hours.
Okay.
Why not?
Yoga.
You shouldn't be messing around with that stuff. I read an article. It's very dangerous.
It's amazing. It's like having sunshine in your veins.
Here we go, Mary Poppins.
It is a shame the way people pollute themselves. I mean, look around you. Just look. What do you see?
I see intelligent, attractive, charming people who smoke and drink all the time and never get sick or die. Or bore the bollocks off their friends. Excuse me. This is pointless. I'll see you at dinner. Which, by the way, he is making a big deal out of course. Are you trying to kill me? You left a box of books on the stairs.
Very sorry I bought something that will actually sell.
What? What is it?
Freud, complete works.
Drivel. A waste of money. So what kind of filth is spewing out of your hatch tonight?
We'll be having mini medleys of chicken with summer berries.
You know I hate student food.
Start, and then it'll be daube of Argentinian lamb with julienne of red roots, celeriac mash, and salsa verde.
I bet you forgot to buy the plonk.
The wines will be a Tavel, followed by a choice of Primitiva or Navarra.
Well, I want to drink now!
As a child.
There's the 2 liters of your Spanish antifreeze. Let me know when you want your food chewed.
I'll wait till you put your teeth in, dear.
Don't stop.
Oh, isn't this nice?
What were those funny colored things?
Vegetables.
You know I'm allergic to vegetables. You are trying to kill me.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes, kissy, kissy.
I can't really have any. I've got to avoid all stimulants.
Oh, listen to you. You're becoming one of them. You're going over to the other side. The land of sandals, spoon benders, and yogurt fanciers. Where everybody farts all the time because they don't know how to laugh.
Everyone should meditate.
Oh, let's. Then we can all make some tofu for the dolphins who live in the fridge.
Fran is trying to improve her life. You could offer some support.
Stick out your tongue and roll your head.
I was waiting for a cave.
Psychopathology of the inverted sociopath.
Right. How about a special treat?
Is it that carrot thing again?
I'm not a total killjoy, you know. You sit tight and I'll rot us up some naughty rice cakes.
Like, oh my God.
Here we are. Yummy.
Can't wait till you got home.
What are you doing?
Stripping the chicken.
What for?
Well, I can make chicken soup, chicken salad, chicken sandwiches.
You could make a chicken cravat, but it's just hassle. We'll get a takeaway.
There's loads of things I can do with this.
It's a chicken. Chicken is finite. You've got to see a shrink.
Have a wing. It's crunchy.
Can't you see you're not right? So I made him an appointment. Can you imagine what the analyst is finding in that horrible head of his?
You know, if the two of you could do something relaxing together, this place wouldn't be so tense.
She's blowing our boogers.
What? Every time we bicker, we should have sex. Let's have a drink and be yourself again, will you?
So what's it like then? Fags and booze.
Well, to be honest, after years of smoking and drinking, you do sometimes look at yourself and think,
Yep.
you know, just sometimes in between the first cigarette with coffee in the morning to that 400th glass of corner shop piss at 3 a.m. You do sometimes look at yourself and think,
Yep.
this is fantastic. I'm in heaven.
I mean, obviously,
Paul.
I'm very grateful for the job, and I don't think he's fundamentally a bad person. Well, I suppose he might be. I mean, it's not a bad life after all. I mean, obviously, there's the cooking, the cleaning, and the doing the accounts, and making the cheese, scraping the beds. But I'm happy, really. Yes, you're right. You're right. I'm being exploited. It's about self-respect, isn't it? Isn't it? Exactly. Exactly. I must stand my ground. Brilliant. Thank you so much for your help. Check all right? Are you talking to me?
You look different. Did they put you on steroids?
What are you talking about, you silly little man?
Now look here.
Shouldn't you be serving a customer or something? And isn't it about time you had a really good scrub?
It's not my fault I look like this. You haven't washed my things.
We can't blame others for our appearance, can we?
No, but
I suggest you wash your own socks if you can chisel them out of your shoes. I'm going for a nap. I don't want to be disturbed.
how dare you speak to me like that? My own son!
What did you say?
Nothing. Manny, your wages, sorry they're late.
Oh, thanks. I was just going to get us some lunch.
No. I've done that.
That's awfully kind of you.
Manny, it's nothing. You're welcome, nothing.
Hey! Go on! Give him a kiss! Go on!
You're pissed.
I know. Come on, open the boodle. What? What you looking at? Oh. I cracked, didn't I? I even started going on about how I had to give up milk and peas and God knows what. I mean, what's wrong with fucking peas? So I told her she could stuff it up her chakras. Oh, no. I know. Well, now she's not talking to me.
I resign.
Right, well, I've had enough of this. Enough, I'm going out.
Yeah, go on. I'll manage up for you. I can be both of you. Look. Bernard, it's not fair. Bernard, here's your tea. Oh, Bernard, can I have my pocket money? Oh, Manny, for the last time. Shut up, mother of God, I think I'm going to kill ya.
Now that is mad.
All right, man. That was a fun episode. It's like, what, 30 seconds? Only 30 seconds ago, and somebody drove past their super loud music. That was intense. The loud bass. Man, oh, man. Looks like at the end, everybody's back to square one. Like, no improvement at all. They went to therapist. She went to a yoga person, whoever that person was, trying to improve herself, and everybody's right back to the old self. You knew it wasn't going to last. Like, I knew her thing wasn't going to last. It's kind of hard to stick with. And that was funny. She's like, what is wrong? Like, what the heck is wrong with peas? No. I actually like rice cakes. Rice cakes are they're pretty decent. But yeah, the rest people kind of is overkill for sure. It's funny because this is a place in Michigan that like Tay likes to go to. They like sell all this like weird like stuff. It was this guy there because he liked my T-shirt and he started like talking to me about like chakras and how he's like a third level person and how he can see my stuff was misaligned and how he can align and all this stuff. I'm like, no, I'm good, man. I appreciate it, bro. And he come on like talking. He's like, I can tell that your energy is on this. So I was like, no, man. I really appreciate this stuff. And it was just, it was just too much, man. He was really like trying to like push me on it, man, about like how it could really help me out and how all this stuff he could tell that like I have pain in different places and stuff, and that I have issues with chronic pain and everything. Which are like, yeah, I guess you could probably tell that because I think most people have pain, So, I guess, because I do have a bad neck and everything, but I think it's just a shot in the dark, I don't know. He was being real pushy. Tay was like, man, people really know how to, people really just approach you a lot. I was like, I don't know, maybe I just have an approachable face where people just comfortable with just coming up to me. Or maybe I just have that face where people like, I bet I could get this person to buy my snake oil. I don't know. Maybe I just had that face where people feel like they could just really just sell stuff to me. I don't know. I was rocking a Hocus Pocus shirt. That's what it was. It was Hocus Pocus. And you like my Hocus Pocus shirt. But yeah, man, he's trying to align my chakras. I was like, nah, man, I'm good. You don't want that. I don't want you to align my chakras, man. Oh, no. That was wild. Tay thought it was funny, though. Or people really, they'll give up so much stuff. And, I mean, they're right. Cigarettes and all this stuff is pretty bad for you, but that pendulum swings a bit too far the other way, if you know what I mean, when it comes to that stuff. It's very funny. They definitely all went right back to all their negative stuff. They went all back to just the exact same people. It's pretty funny. Kind of reminds me of that Patrice O'Neal thing when people are too old to change. What he says there's nothing worse than somebody who's like 40 years old and trying to like saying I'm going back to school. That was a pretty funny bit to me. I really feel like everybody has an opportunity for growth. You can always grow. Never just settle in the place that you're in life just because you feel like you're too old to grow. You know what I mean? But I still think that's a really funny bit. That just cracks me. I'm going back to school. These are nothing's worse than, what do you say? Nothing's worse than a 40-year-old person saying they're going back to school. I thought that was just a hilarious bit to me, man. Yeah, this is great. This is a really fun episode. I enjoyed this a lot. This is good. All right, folks, that is it. That is all for this one. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Later.